Hey, it's Alexian, and this is your 1-minute inspiration. Today, I thought we'd talk about emotions. In all of my years of learning, I have learned that you can break everything down to love versus fear. That's right, love versus fear. Loving emotions are the uplifting positive ones, and negative emotions are the downward spiraling fearful emotions. And I have a graph to share with you. Let's take a look. Let me get that up on the screen for you. So you may have seen this before. This is the emotional guidance spiral graph. And all of the emotions listed on the left side here are the upward spiraling emotions that are towards love. You can see love is at the top under number 1. And all of the downward negative emotions are spiraling down towards fear, listed at the bottom, number 22. So let's talk about this for a second. Why am I showing you this? Well, sometimes it's hard to identify what our emotions are, and this graph will actually help you. Take a second and think about an emotion that you've had in the past week, positive or negative, either way is fine. Just think about an emotional situation. It could be loving or it could be fearful and negative. Either way is fine. Okay, you got it in your mind? Now I want you to find that emotion on this chart, and it will show you where you are in the scheme of things. This is a guideline. This is a map. It's not only a map to know where you are, but it's a map to know how to get back to where you should be, which is, of course, here on the positive side. You know, positivity starts with having our essential life needs met, you know, food, shelter, support, that type of thing. This gives us contentment, which then gives us hope and optimism, right? We have positive expectations from optimism, which leads to spiritual beliefs and ideals, right? If you really get fired up, then you have enthusiasm, which then explodes into passion. And of course, passion leads us to joy and empowerment and knowledge and freedom, appreciation and love. Love of others, love of ourselves, love of our life, love of the things around us and what's happening. Likewise, boredom is the entry gate to the negative emotion. So if you ever find yourself bored, you're skirting on thin ice. You know, you're walking on thin ice. So you don't want to fall through that ice and spiral downwards, right? Boredom can lead to pessimism, which of course was the topic of my last video. Frustration, impatience, being overwhelmed, disappointed, doubt, worry, blame. When we blame others, we're really digging in deep then. Discouragement, anger, revenge, ooh, very dark, hate, rage, jealousy, insecurity. A lot of people are insecure, but they don't really realize how deep of a negative emotion being insecure is. It's not at the top, it's at the bottom. Feeling unworthy, and then of course, depression, powerlessness, playing the victim. You know those people, they're always the victim. No matter what happens, they're the victim. And that is all from a place of fear. So I'm going to share this chart in the email that I send with this video, so you can peruse it and contemplate on it. You can also find it online. But I really encourage you this week to contemplate emotions. Find out where you are. Use this as a guide map and use it to lift yourself up into a more positive state of being and improve your quality of life. Remember to hit the like, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications. Have a wonderful week. See you next time. Blessed be.